What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Donovan Green from Ride Fit Nation. We are growing, baby. We're growing. Almost at 1,000 subscribers for the channel. I feel really good seeing the channel growing. We're what, 765 at the time of making this video. Let's get to that 1,000 mark, and it's all uphill from there. All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about something that most of us seem to shy away from, and that is money. That is put the money aside, having money for the future, making the right decisions, making the proper protocols, making the proper steps in not only generating income, but also being able to put that money aside for your future. Now, I'm guilty of a lot of things when it comes to money. I've made a lot of money in my life. I made a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I don't have a lot of money to show the money that I made because, you know, nobody was able to teach me really about money, the idea of money accumulating over time, right? It's the compound effect that money has. It's for example, somebody says, hey, I'm gonna give you, man, I'm padded up. If somebody says, hey, I'm gonna give you $1 million today, or I'll give you a penny that doubles every day for 30 days, which one would you take? Well, most people will take the $1 million cash because it's cash and it's right now, not knowing that over time in 30 days that penny that doubled is like 5.5,368,000, something like that. It's almost $6 million, put it that way, right? So money is not valuable when you put it in a savings account. It's not. Money just stays there. If you put $1 in a savings account, like a regular savings account, it stays $1 for a long time. But when you put your money into, and guys, I am not a financial expert at all. I'm just telling you some of the things that I've learned over the time. When you put your money into a high yield interest account through your bank or through Charles Schwab, your money can gain more interest over time. So that dollar now can become $1.50 over time. It can become $2 over time, right? Or you go and put your money into the stock market, mutual funds, just different things that can help your money to grow. Also, investing your money into your own self. Like I invest most of my money into myself, back into my company. So I sell these thigh bands, right? And these thigh bands, I spent $1,100 and I ordered 400 plus thigh bands. I've already sold the amount of thigh bands that I needed to sell so I can make the profit. So every band that I sell now is a full profit. And that's money that I take and reinvest back into my company. So reinvesting money back in your company, right? Those are some ways to keep your money going. Like, I know a lot of us, we find it very difficult to save $1,000 a month. Very hard. Most of us don't have $1,000 in our savings account. We don't. A lot of studies showing that. But if you do your math and you take your time and start to eliminate certain bills that you pay every month, or certain, you know, the car note, why are you driving an expensive car? Why do you have all of the channels for cable? Why are you paying so much money for your phone bill? Find ways to cut down, cut back. Why are you eating out every time? Every time you eat out, you're spending at least $20 minimum. If you do that, let's say you do that 5 times out of the week, that's $400 that you could save every month, right? So it's looking at the spending habits. Like what I did, I joined BJ's shopping club because I did the mathematics. The things that I'm going to buy in bulk is going to save me money over time. Okay, so when I buy things in bulk and store them away, it saves me money over time, and I can take that money and put that money saved and put into my high yield interest account, right? There's other things that I do. Like right now, I'm riding my motorcycle. It's cold out here, don't get me wrong. It is not the summertime. My fingers are cold and I don't have my heating gear yet, but I'm only going to go to ride for 15 minutes. And guess what? It's gonna warm up nicely out here. So my point is, I'm saving gas by riding my bike and not riding my truck. My truck is gonna burn more gas than this bike. This bike is gonna get me to where I need to get to. The same way my truck is gonna get me to where I need to get to. Is the truck more comfortable at this moment? Of course, heated seats, heated grips, heated steering wheel. You know, the whole truck is heated. Yeah, but who cares? Sometimes you have to be willing to go a little uncomfortable to get to where you really want to get to the comfort, right? So budgeting your money, taking that time to learn more about the money, being mindful of every dollar you get, knowing that, you know, everything is going up now. The price and everything is going up. Inflation is real. You know, $1 million now is not what $1 million used to be. You see what I'm saying? So when somebody has $1 million, by the time you do the taxes on that, you're going to end up with probably half of that, maybe 600,000 if you're lucky, depending on the state that you live in. You see? So the money thing, it's being smarter, being wiser, being more methodical with how we spend. When you go out to restaurants, you know, hey, listen, use that as a little luxury. Use that as a moment of, you know, you're treating yourself, but spend most of the times preparing your meals. Like I said, shop bulk, make your food every week. Okay, so if you know that you like chicken and rice, make chicken and rice and some veggies and stuff, and have your foods prepped already. That way you're saving money. You don't have to go and spend money in a restaurant. You know, make a big batch of lemonade and you can put them in a little mason jar and bring those things with you to work. You have money. Trust me, don't say you don't have money. It's just that we're putting our money in the wrong spots, the wrong areas. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be wiser. You got to be smarter. We got to be more tactical with your money. Leave it in the comments if I'm making any sense, guys, because, you know, I can tell y'all, when I'm going through things and I share stuff with you guys, I'm sharing as a big brother and as a little brother, because I want to see Rodfit Nation. This nation is going to be a group of people who's going to be doing phenomenal in life. You see what I'm saying? And if I could learn stuff and teach stuff, then so be it. For those of you who want to listen, you know. Another thing that we do that put us in jeopardy when it comes to our finances is that we justify why we need to spend X amount of dollars. We make the want become a need. We talk ourselves into making what we just wanted, but we don't really need it. We start to create reasons why we need it. Oh, I need it because. No, you don't need it because. You only need it because you feel like you need it. And then that thing that you felt like you needed provided you with only maybe 3 months of pleasure. And after that, you're now stuck with a big ass bill. You see what I'm saying? And that's just not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Hey, did I say it's cold outside? My fingers right now has no feelings right now. But I can't wait for it to warm up. It's 9:25 a.m. in the morning. Yep, here in Georgia, this is pretty much what we get. And then after that, it warms up pretty nicely. Now, speaking of that, why do I not have my heat gear right now? Because it is not in my budget this month to go and buy it. Can I go and buy it? Yes, I can. Just because I could go and buy it doesn't mean that I could afford it. No, it does not. It just means that I'm going to buy it and then put myself back in debt again and spend money that I did not need to spend right away. I cannot justify buying it right now. What I said, I could drive my truck. I could definitely drive my truck. I'm not going to spend that much money in gas in 15 minutes, but it's going to save you money riding my bike. So my point to you is making the decisions that you need to make, right? And putting yourself in a position of feeling comfortable. We should have at least 6 months of our bills, expenses put away. And if you don't have that put away, start putting it away right now. Put it away. If you save $1 a month, that's $12 you save a year. If you save $100 a month, that's $1,200. If you save $1,000 a month, that's $12,000. If you save $833 a month, that's $10,000 that you could put away every year. In 2 years, that money accumulates to $20,000. You invest that money can go up to $20,500. It can go up to $25,000. It all depends on who you talk to and what you do with your money. You see what I'm saying? But start thinking today. Think about something you're going to do to start making more money. You don't have to go and get another job. That's not going to make you more money because you're going to pay more taxes at the end of the day. It's just looking at where your money is right now and where your money is going. Where your money is going, that's what you have to look at. Where is my money going? Are you wasting money in movie theaters? Or you wasting money on Netflix? Or you wasting money on subscriptions that you have that you don't even use? Or you wasting your money on your car because you want to look pretty in your car? Or you're wasting money on your motorcycle. Did you buy a motorcycle that's costing you way too much damn money? And you're asking yourself every day, damn, why did I have to go and spend $35,000 to $40,000 on this bike? Is it that serious to have that in your pocket right now? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in your pocket, out of your pocket right now. So start planning for the future you. If you have a family, the same thing. Have a sit down with your family. I'm telling you all the things that I'm doing. You see? Have a sit down with your family. Let them know, look, my kids, they're greedy asses, especially my son. This boy will eat the whole house if you allow him, right? But once you put that budget together, you get the food. When it's done, it's done. Don't ask me to go and buy anything else until that month is up. So if you like your cookies and you want to eat all the cookies in one shot, feel free. But just know that you're not going to get any more cookies right now. You are out of luck, right? So have that conversation with your family. Have the conversation with your spouse. You know, you guys might like doing certain things and it's good, but no. So sacrifice that for the moment. Become frugal. Not cheap, become frugal, right? Frugality is what leads us to being better off when it comes to finances. When you think about everything you spend, you walk away from it for about a good day or two. Get away from it. Don't spend the money right away. I guarantee you won't go back and spend that money. You won't. You will not go back and spend that money. Like this person, she is looking in one direction and coming out. You got to watch these people. But anyway, making these decisions with your family is important because it's not just about you. And putting your money in places that you just can't get access to it right away. So in my Schwab account, right, I can't just transfer money to my other account right away and get it ASAP. It takes a few days to get back to my regular bank account. So those are the simple little things that makes you think twice about it. Like, you know what, if you are a shopper that shops, you know, on the whim, like, you know, right now I'm just going to go and buy this, I'm going to go and buy that. You will have to transfer the money, do all this. So by the time you're done, you don't want to go through that. You realize you didn't really need it. You see what I'm saying? So saving money, lots and lots and lots of ways to save money. And another thing too with money is you have to look at the amount of energy you burn in your home. Instead of turning the lights on all the time and all that, then burn candles in the nighttime. Candles are much more natural than the lights that we put in our skins anyway. So put the candle lights on. Get stuff like that, man. Do those little simple things. And I promise you, man, you're going to start to see a difference. But you have to be serious. And my last note to you is start watching as many financial programs as possible. Start watching as many as you can. TV shows, documentaries, listen to podcasts. Go through all of that information, all of that stuff. You're gonna start to learn more about everything that you need to learn about, because right now money is a mystery to most of us. But when you start to learn more about it, then you start to really understand it. Not just how to make it, because it's easy to make money, but how to keep it, how to grow it, how to let your money work for you. All right, so that's my talk for the day. But that, like I said, the things that I talk about on this channel is gonna enhance your life. All you have to do is listen, because as I learn, you learn if you're willing to learn. But if you have that mindset like, yeah, I don't care about none of that stuff, then you're gonna be stuck. Especially if you're young, man, you got the opportunity right now to make a big difference in your life. You feel me? All right, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, let me know what up. About to go work out. All right, I hope you training as well. I'm out of here.